Yeah, hi Mahesh. I am recording this this video, to share with you the drastic simplifications which I did in the map. That map you can find on the SharePoint in my site. Um, so whatever we have spoken from the beginning um, is valid, has survived all the turbulences and works well. From the beginning we said the map is the aggregation of the entire understanding, and it crystallized now that the performance will take place in one node. There was at the beginning a specific section where we said, oh, wait a second, performance ideally has to go also into the map. After having tested that out for 2 to 3 weeks, we understood this is not the case. Performance is not at all in the map. Performance will be entirely in one node. So that is one of the core implications and changes which I made. A second change, I will show the implications of that within this map within a couple of seconds in detail, what that means within the map. Now, another big implication which you can see here is it doesn't make sense to have a fourth section which is called flat profiling. That section I have moved out, and it is a portion of the owner's interest within owner profiling. It's there. I'll show it here too, because otherwise it'll create a huge redundancy, and that redundancy will not help us at all. So the owner profiling is can be found in his interest. The flat profiling, so whatever is within the flat, you will find here in Gute Miete, and you'll find in Guter Mieter and Kürzeste Zeit. There you'll find all the necessary ingredients which we had in flat profiling. So let me come to the most important changes here. So let me start with how are those from the big to the small. That is always how a video has to go. Now, the first big which I have shared with you is one topic removed. The second big which I will show to you now is what happens in those steps 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm having here the duration on screen in order to get some timing, so that I know I stay under the 10 minutes. Okay, that goes here. So you're seeing here the level 1 on all 4 is this, on all 3 is the same. And what happens here is, here we are creating a profile, and here we are adding the functional models of the profiling elements. This is what happens here in one. In all 3 sections it always works in the same way. Now here we are keeping the old in this section. Now here we are keeping Dieter and all other people broken down to the lowest level. Here we are keeping their individual flats, and we will keep here also Schwager and all other data. So here this is a repository of the old, and I will come to the next point then. And in 3 we are keeping the CFD. How do we make the comparison in between 1, the profiles, and 2, the old? So that is always kept in 3, and in 4 we are keeping the dialogue and the tools and the blog which we are using to share the result of this. So in this case it's the apply guarantee owner satisfaction dialogue, and it is the create scout ad process. So here again, we will keep all the functional models and which are necessary to produce these blocks. So if this structure which I have just explained works for all other 4 sections. I cannot go into every detail. Here it's keeping the profile, otherwise I'll be over the 10 minutes. Here it is the profiling elements. Here it is, we're keeping the old, Derwig Fuchsen, Manfred Harrer, and Birgit Albrecht. Here we are keeping the CFD. And here we are keeping the tools which we are producing in this section, which is the Apply Seeker Profiling dialog. So, and same structure again here in contract. In section 1, we are keeping all contract elements. Here we are keeping the old, which are the old closings. Here we are keeping the CFD. And in 4 again it'll be the closing dialog. So that's how it goes here. Now that's the structure of the whole thing. Now that is the second most important. Now let me come to the third and hopefully the last significant change which I need to share. Now this map will not contain material dynamic data. It'll only contain static data. And dynamic data is the lowest level of detail. Let's put it that way. The lowest level of detail is always in one node. This entire map stands on one node. Now, the quality is of one node is indicated here through colors. So whenever there is a color other than this standard green color, it means we are already on node, in one node. Whenever there is this purple color, which is comparable to the effective one node, to the one node page, or to the one node program color, it means we are in one node. And whenever it is black, it means it links within one node, again within one node. It links to a functional model of one node, and if it is purple, it is yellow, it means this is an internal link which goes within that map to a different section. Now you can click those links and see how it is organized and what effectively has to happen here, and then I think I'm done, is the purple pages show that we have something on which we can collaborate. So the first thing which we have to do is we have to make as many, basically all the elements of this profile, we have to turn them into purple, and there's a lot already in purple. There's a lot on purple, because if it is on purple, it means we have it in one node and we can collaborate. And here within the section 1 where I'm creating the profile, the elements of those profiles, such as functional Grundriss, will be functionally modeled together with the other people. And if it is black, it means we have a functional model also for there. So if Grundriss USPs has those elements, compact, functional, often, loft, maisonette, and if we have explained how that works through a functional model, we'll make this black and create a link, and that link goes to the functional model within the individual books, which is here. So that link goes to here, to the functional model, DAP, and here we'll have all the knowledge on that point. So that applies through all sections, through all trees of that map. And it has started here. Here we are keeping the old. Here we're saying, okay, what was it on Lehnstraße 20? Here is the distinction. Here we don't put this here into purple because that is explained already in the profile section. Here the last level of detail is all the flats of data and all the tenants of data and the workflow of data. And here's the CFD, and here we'll have all the ads, all the mails, all that. That'll be in purple. So that's it. I think it is understandable. I connect now because I said everything and I have to stay under 10 minutes. Righto, thank you, bye.